final, or definitely my final video for Tower of Guns. Um, there's been 2 patches since my last videos, and I hadn't done endless mode in those videos, so I can't say that I can give it a complete full review until I've done that. Let's just see how it goes. The dialogue now is about the creating of a story for Tower of Guns and how it randomly generates said story. In endless mode, or potentially because of the patch, everything seems to be moving faster, which I do enjoy. That was one of my major complaints, is I felt like the game moved kind of slowly, or everything moved kind of slowly, and so mob spawning was, or over mob spawning was the only real way that it could truly be a challenge beyond the segments when you didn't know exactly what was going on. But I did figure out how to defeat the egg scrambler, so I don't know if there's really any other bosses out there that I haven't fought. I can't imagine it. It seems like there's a little shortage on the amount of enemies within the game, but the patches may have added some that I did not previously experience. Okay, let's find the secret. Oh, you followed on there? This one. Wrong side for this. Come on, don't. Yep, okay. Good. Oh dang, there's a lot of stuff in here. Bomb shooter. Oh no! Oh no, just barely dodged it. Well, I guess barely. Close call then. Oh dang, that was a lot of experience. This isn't a secret? Is this a secret? No, none of it is a secret. Oh no! Whoa! Awesome. Is that short? Is that what that is? Oh dang! Dodge them. Yep, good. Yeah, definitely the speed of the game on endless mode or post-patch is significantly personally, I'm really feeling a highlight with the pace. I felt like it was a little bit too drawn out prior to now. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, the teleporter was a shortcut. Weird. Anything else that I could possibly want now? What boss is this? Oh, mom's been by. Come on. All of it drops down there, though. What is that? Burst invincibility. Oh, yeah. This run is not looking too difficult. I wonder if my luck is up somehow. Because this is some crazy good shite. Yep, drop platform, jump up, ride my way over here. Okay. Oh, and now I have enough coins to buy whatever it was. Hugbot, so the rooms are random, the items are random, the bosses are random, and the plot is random. Yep, that pretty much sums up this game. You just add in some fun, and you have Tower of Guns. Simulating realistic hair. Nothing has hair, unfortunately. Saying nice things to the what? More coins. Pretty interesting. Are you ever going to be implementing those lava sound effects I made for you? I don't think a lot. Okay. Just, I'm glad that they referenced that. Yeah, none of that. They came, and we can see why. See, now I'm questioning whether or not these sound effects are gonna exist. Because he's definitely still working on Tower of Guns. I follow Blank Slate's blog on Tumblr, and anyone that particularly is a fan of Tower of Guns, I'll drop a link in this video and the review, or I guess I'll go back and edit just all the Tower of Gun videos, maybe. And you can check it out. He talks about Tower of Guns a good bit. He also is working on another project called P2. I believe it's just a working title that stands for Project 2. But I mean, that would be pretty cool. It seems to be like a class-based fantasy RPG, which is something I could get behind. I feel like Blank Slate is a fairly talented indie developer. But we'll just have to see really how Tower of Guns evolves. If it evolves significantly from the state it is when I review it, I'll do like a follow-up review or state of the game video, something along those lines. Oh dang, they're just kind of way at my house. They're dropping items. And really short. It's really, really short. But I don't think that it'll change enough to warrant more than maybe a couple of points at most. In the change of the score that I have given it. I don't think any of the updates are going to radically change some of the issues that I have with Tower of Guns, or just in the amount of enjoyment that I can potentially get out of Tower of Guns, but you never know. Main complaint being lack of enemy variety, and oh whoa, this is a new one, and overall a very short, oh no, gameplay experience. There's not a whole lot beyond a couple of hours to get out of the game, in my opinion. Max health up, boundaries complete. Let's keep going on this and let's see how exactly it works. Battlements, that's a new stage, I believe. Oh, there was a loading screen tag that says, would you believe it was created in 3 days? And it's like, well, what was it? Which is sort of a funny joke because potentially it could have been created in that time period. There's a lot of references to reusing art, as that dialogue just showed, and things like that. I think really when Blank Slate had the basis of the games, like architecture, you just had to transplant it across 5 stages. But some of the like fights are particularly well laid out in their progression. But I wish sort of that more enemies spawned it in random locations and not in the same spots every time you saw the same floor plan, because there aren't a great number of floor plans. There are more now than it started out with, but you see a lot of the same floor plans repeatedly in a session of playing power-up guns. Good. Next area. I really wonder what the difference between the red balls and the health are. I think the balls have to be like the lowest amount of gain. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh, no, I have done this before. Just not on YouTube. I've done this particular battlements floor plan, I think like twice last night I was playing a little brief game of Tower of Guns before the second update came out today, I guess, or later last night than I was playing. And just wanted to get a feel for it because I had an idea that the new update was coming soon, and I wanted to at least have a sense of what Tower of Guns had changed from my previous playthroughs to now. But beyond the battlements, there wasn't really anything major. Steam Ball fight is always really easy. Ability lead. Oh, I've done this fight too, or have I? Maybe the battlements aren't new. Maybe I just forgot about them. I can't imagine that I just forgot about them, but only because I enjoy them so much. The Doom Ball fight, though, I'm sure works in like a similar room no matter what. So maybe that's why I suddenly got a sense of it being there before. But this is going quite easily compared to other attempts. This Mordaka gun is a really good gun. I recommend unlocking it as quickly as possible. Because it will speed up your ability to clear levels while also making your likelihood for success a lot higher. It isn't that good if you get the tracking upgrade on it. I picked that up also during last night's playthrough, and you fighting Gumball Machine doesn't work very well with the bullets. Want to pull towards the turrets that spawn in the room with Gumball Machine, and since you have to shoot at a very specific angle to hit them because of the walls, when they like track to Gumball in the center of that spinning wall defense, you have some issues landing attacks. Where are your orc throws? Oh, there you are. What do you... Oh, it's the tracking. I wonder if this is supposed to be the orc turret? No, it doesn't have tracking also has the upgrade. Yeah, I wonder if the orc throwers have a... I really want that flamethrower though. I don't think there is one. But considering Pan's flute isn't gun selectable from the menu, the flamethrowers might be bound gun. They're probably the way this game works, or like the best way to land hits while dodging bullets involves really just fast shooting long-ranged guns more than anything else, or ones with a good amount of spread. This is cool. Have not seen this logistics plan. It sort of reminds me like that weird Daniel Craig black and white. Okay, I'm just doing disability. Black and white movie Renaissance, whatever, another. But I guess it was short. Really short. I bet if I had extra jumps, I could jump up through some of those other tubes, and there are probably secrets in there. Maybe I can do just a small extra jump. Behind my jump? No. Not happening today. Let's shite. Yep. Your health. Boom tube sent me somewhere. A lot of spawns. Just take these out. Really do any damage. You know, you guys aren't anything. You ain't anything. Explosive. So some of the AI doesn't seem that aggressive either. Like those things aren't particularly aggressive. Those ones I don't even think spawned anywhere really where I could have been at risk of being hit by their lava thing other than if I was just being really intentionally careless. This bullet spread's pretty good. I really do like the auto turrets, I guess you call them. They probably provide the most challenge out of any mob in the game that isn't a boss fight. Oh yeah, these guys are what the Dr. Gun is. Has three barrels, so it is a bit more impressive than their one barrel single fire, almost rate of fire. Through the hole, another door. Guess the boss fight would probably have to be right after here. We're running. Take all of this out. It's really gone. Oh no. Oh no. Bottom of it. Bottom of it. Whoa, okay, it just teleported me to a different area of the same room based on how there were already gels down. Some of the enemies seem to be dead. More tanks. Boss fight isn't here. I like these walls. They sort of remind me, I don't know, of a really, really Borderlands feel, I guess. I would go and say is most reminiscent of just that golden with blue color scheme that the Hansen Collections case had, and a few other parts throughout the actual game, maybe it didn't. The Hansen Collection case was the only thing like that. In which case, I applaud Tower of Guns for taking that up to the next level. It's two pretty good colors to put next together, that golden blue. It has a really good effect, I think, for making things look grand, I guess, would be most accurate description. Oh, boss right now. Oh, pipe organ. Okay, I've fought the pipe organ in logistics quite a few times. He is not that strong. Yeah, you know, lay down some stuff. I don't know why my figure's sliding. That was a little odd. What is this? That's a deployable. Don't need deployable mines. That actually is. How much longer does this go on? I hope it references that. Okay, yes. Yeah, I do wonder why he wasn't a generic robot anymore and became like an amoeba monster. Sanctum. Personally, my favorite level, other than battlements. It just does a good job of seeming epic. Yep. Okay. Get through as possible. On a bunch of shite. Yeah, turrets. Oh, bad turrets. Weak turrets weren't anything. You weren't even remotely a challenge. Get that shit done. There's a way. Fuck you up. Yeah, fuck you up, fuck you up. Cleared it. How many more rooms? Oh, this one's a new room for Sanctum. I haven't done this one before. It doesn't seem particularly important. You just walk through treacherous seeming areas. That's pretty wide and pretty easy to stick to. And none of the enemies were shooting in there enough that you would try and dodge along it. You just sort of were leisurely walking. Patrol. Gumball machine is up here. Is this a secret? Yeah, over there's definitely a secret. Or should be a secret, in my opinion. I hate that some of the secrets though are things like you have to walk into the wall. Is that it? No, that's just a ramp. Nope. No secret. No secret worth finding, I guess. Weird. Don't know, I guess if you have super jump, you could potentially just jump up, is maybe the purpose of these. Benefit people who take the boosted jump strategy that I did on that one, or I guess my first successful playthrough. Reference the potential to change the portrait. And references to a sequel. Oh.